Hey, BookTube. I thought I'd talk about another Blu-ray here. We're back with Jess Franco and Kino Colt's release of Death Packs Suitcase. Very clunky title, but I kind of like it. Beautiful artwork here. You get that Edgar Wallace 70s fun there. Um, this film came out in '72. The presentation here is in German with English subtitles. I'm pretty sure this has never had an English language release. This is much like uh, the Vengeance of Dr. Mabuza title I discussed previously. These came out around like almost like back to back, and they share a lot of the same cast and even some similar cinematography. Um, it's a bit of an oddball film. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. There are some really great shots in the film, and then there's some really bad shots, and you also get some confusing dark scenes, much like the Mabuza film. Where you're like, what is happening? Um, but overall, the presentation is really nice, all things considered. Um, you got handsome Fred Williams in here. Not saucy. There's like a bit of one saucy nightclub scene, slightly saucy. You know, you always have a nightclub scene in a Jess Franco film. That guy he just loved those nightclubs, and it's weird. We don't at least in the U.S. I don't think there's anything comparable to what he had at the time. I mean, I know we had them, but not anymore. So yeah, there's the only special feature here is a commentary with Troy Howarth and Nathaniel Thompson. I only had a chance to listen to about half of it. Um, Given the obscurity of the film, they don't have a whole, from what I could tell anyway, they don't have a whole lot to say about the film itself, other than some basics. But they do get into the cast and likes and dislikes and stuff. So they have a very friendly back and forth with each other. So yeah, it's a pretty obscure title, and it's kind of amazing that we can get such a release. I think I got this on sale for like 13. No, I'm sorry. I bought this as part of the Kino summer sale. So I got a really. I think this was $8 or $10. Yeah, but you gotta to get the deal. You gotta spend you gotta buy a bunch of titles. Otherwise, you're paying a lot on shipping. But it was a gift, and so anyway, yeah. New Franco people. I don't know what you're gonna make of something like this. Seasoned Franco fans, you'll find something enjoyable. I'll be honest, I already forget a lot of what was here, and I just watched this like a week ago. Not a lot's got to stick with you, but what did stick with me is that there were some really good shots, lovely ladies too, and but it's not a spicy Franco film. It's not particularly, there's violence in it. Which is some of it's done in an oddly comical way. I don't know. A lot of it does not make sense at all, which our commentators even point out. Like it just doesn't make sense. And also, sometimes it strikes me as almost one of these cobbled together films that Franco sometimes did, like because sometimes the look does not match the other. You get a real hazy, some real hazy scenes, and it doesn't match with the really sharp cinematography in the other scenes. I'll have to look through my Stephen Thrower book to see what he had to say on it. Maybe it shines more light, but I imagine the Troy and Nathaniel probably also consulted the same book for information. So, yeah, support Kino Cult, man. They're doing some quality work. Like I said in the previous video, you would have spent $25-$30 20 some years ago for a really shoddy bootleg. And if you never bought one of those shoddy bootlegs, you might just be thinking of the worst, a bad looking VHS copy. It was so much worse. I mean, I've had bootlegs that look like they were broadcast from space, like filtered through a toilet paper roll. I don't know. It used to be really bad. So to get something like this for anywhere between the $10-15 range is pretty amazing. So thanks for listening.